Hi, this is the Ivy League astrologer with the September 2015 reading for Vedic Virgo. So the first card out for Vedic Virgos is the Five of Cups. I feel like there's a little disappointment and confusion at the beginning of the month. Like some way that you had been planning to move forward and that you had kind of been like just set to really embark on has been, it feels like, dragged back a little bit, set back. So that now you're not sure of your own mind about this issue. You're not sure of, the work that you should be doing. I feel like it requires further thought from you, further reflection. And I also feel like there's someone who can help you with it. It's coming up sort of as like a church space. So for some of you, it may be like a spiritual leader. For some of you, it may just be someone who's more experienced in doing whatever it is that you're trying to do, that you're trying to accomplish. And I think this person would be willing to help you, even if you feel like they may not have time for you or they may be a little impatient with you. Or even if you just feel like they're a little full of themselves. Or like they look down on you in some way. I don't think that's for everybody. But for some people, I feel like this will feel like kind of a risk to ask this person for help. But it feels like asking for help or allowing yourself to receive help if it's offered, because it could go either way, is actually going to end internal confusion for you and fighting in the family. And I think it's kind of, I'm seeing a cross. It feels like it's sort of like the Christian way or something. Not that all of you are Christian who are watching, but it just feels like there's healing and acceptance that is available through whatever advice this is, or seeking advice, seeking help. That it's going to end you kind of feeling like you have to do it alone, like you have to reinvent the wheel. or end you feeling isolated, I think, also. And I feel like once you start talking to this person that you may be nervous about approaching or not sure how they would receive you, the communication is actually going to flow quite well. I feel like there may be some roadblocks or some things upon which you disagree, but I feel like the communication still feels healthy as a template, as a place to start. And it just feels like it's going to help you to get your bearings and get your balance. Get your bearings and get your balance about a situation in which you feel stuck, like you don't know what to do. And I think if you don't listen to this advice, or if you maintain the attitude that you can do it on your own and that you've got this under control, I feel like you're heading down a path that you've been down before, which is not going to end well. So it really is time for a new approach. I also think there's a renewal in your relationship this month, which may be attached to this, because it's kind of following right on the heels of it. But I do see that there's a renewal, a relationship renewal. there's a renewal in a relationship that actually comes about because of a negative event. So there's some sort of tower event, the tower, right? Which is, forces outside of your control, things that just sort of happen to you that you can't control. But that is actually a positive for your relationship. It's going to help to renew your relationship, and help you to see what the relationship is really based on, the strength of it. I feel like it's going to give you a different perspective. I do feel like there's a sense of loss here. But the tower is ultimately, it's a card that looks super scary, and nobody likes to hear about, like, oh, there's some, like, crazy stuff outside of your control that's coming your way. But the tower is always ultimately good. It does not feel good when it's happening, but the tower clears away false structures. It clears away things that cannot stand, that wouldn't stand anyway. So whatever the tower comes in and knocks out is something that needed to go. So yeah, but I feel like it's going to give you more of a long range perspective on the relationship, and is actually, again, strengthening it. There's a strengthening through loss or through disappointment. Could be financial loss as well. But it's like it tests the metal of the relationship, and you come out stronger than you thought even. You may still not agree with, you may still feel like it was an injustice, whatever happens. But the message is that it is not. It's a karmic balancing. So the best thing you can do is accept that. Yeah, and I feel like there's another opportunity to try again or something. If this is something that you feel like you should have in your life, or like if you feel like this is, again, like, so there's a sense that you feel like there's an injustice to whatever is kind of knocked out of your life. But I feel like you can try it again on a different footing, in a different manner that's more healthy. So yeah, again, for now the message is acceptance, and then when the time is right, this will be renewed. You'll be offered another shot at it. So yeah, so that's what I see for September for Virgo. That's kind of a heavy one, but it does seem like you're going to get some help this month that's really valuable for you, and that'll help to move you forward. And it seems also like your relationship is going to be strengthened. So those are the high notes. So yeah, I hope that's helpful, and please do get in touch if you'd like a personal reading. My email address is theivyleagueastrologer@gmail.com. I'm now offering phone readings, which is a new thing for me. And yeah, my link for scheduling is down below. I just want to let you know that all the times on there are Pacific time because I'm in California. Okay, thank you. Thanks again for watching, and I'm wishing you the best. Thanks.